Good evening. You're now with me, Radzi Ahmad, for TVS Nightline. We begin with this story. Strong cooperation between state and federal civil servants is helping Sarawak deliver better public services, particularly in education, health, and digital transformation. Sarawak Premier Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg says this teamwork ensures key government initiatives progress smoothly, with federal and state officers working closely to address issues such as dilapidated schools and improve health services.
Umpamanya dalam sektor pendidikan, banyak pegawai perkhidmatan awam Desa Persekutuan telah bekerjasama dalam kita hendak menyelesaikan masalah sekolah da'i. Begitu juga dengan kesihatan, Jabatan Kesihatan.
Walaupun struktur pentadbiran kita berbeza, matlamat kita sama, iaitu untuk memberikan khidmatan terbaik kepada rakyat Malaysia. Perpaduan antara kedua-dua perkhidmatan ini mencerminkan semangat Malaysia yang sebenar, bersatu dalam kepelbagaian dan sehaluan dalam matlamat.
Speaking after officiating the 2025 Public Service Day at the Borneo Convention Center, Kuching, Abang Johari said the coordination between both levels of government shows Sarawak is moving towards a more integrated and streamlined governance model. Meanwhile, Abang Johari is hinting at possible good news for civil servants, suggesting talks of bonuses could become reality next week. He says he's heard murmurs and will address them directly in the 2026 state budget, set to be tabled at the Sarawak Legislative Assembly sitting starting November 24th.
With this, I wish everyone selamat Hari Perkhidmatan Awam 2025. Dan tadi sebelum persembahan yang dibuat civil service ada MURMURS. Ada bonus kan? InsyaAllah akan saya umumkan waktu pada nanti. Sekian, selamat pagi dan maju jaya. Sarawak maju dan makmur.
Earlier, Abang Johari said Sarawak aspired to build an institution that leads by example, delivers with excellence, and serves with heart. As Sarawak moves towards 2026, he said the focus will be on reinforcing core governance competencies while cultivating emerging capabilities in digital transformation, data-driven policymaking, climate resilience, and citizen-centric innovation. In other news, nearly 17,000 teenagers aged 19 and below were recorded pregnant outside wedlock between 2020 and 2024. According to Women, Family and Community Development Minister Dato' Sri Nancy Shukri, the numbers come from the government facilities and are based on Health Ministry data.
Antara inisiatif tersebut termasuklah membangunkan dasar dan pelan tindakan pendidikan kesihatan reproduktif dan sosial, iaitu PKT, yang bermatlamat untuk meningkatkan kesedaran semua pihak berkaitan kepentingan pendidikan kesihatan reproduktif dan melahirkan masyarakat yang bertanggungjawab dan berdaya tahan atau dengan izin resilient.
In response to a parliamentary question, Nancy revealed that from 2020 to 2024, more than 41,800 teenagers under 20 received treatment at government facilities, covering both married and unmarried cases. She added that over half were Malay, with 11% Iban, 9% Indigenous, 5% Chinese, 3% Indian, and the rest from other ethnic groups. A male inmate broke out of the Sri Aman Central Prison this morning, scaling a temporary gate behind Block Rahmat 3 around 7:15. Police say the SKP, 38-year-old John Sambang Sangau, slipped out through an anti-climb project gate while still inside the prison grounds. Police say the inmate, convicted under the Dangerous Drugs Act just last month, was due to complete his sentence on January 24th. Investigators now reveal he fled shirtless, wearing only long green trousers when he made his escape. He said on-duty personnel noticed the escape and initiated an immediate search, but the suspect could not be located. The prison launched a police report at 8:34 a.m. at the Sri Aman police station. Following the incident, police activated Op Tutup, setting up a roadblock at kilometer 7 of the Sri Aman Kuching Road and mobilized personnel from all stations in the district under Op Kesa. Assistance has also been requested from the Sarawak Contingent K9 Unit and the General Operations Force 23rd Battalion to help track down the suspect.
Prime Minister Datuk Sri Anwar Ibrahim's three-day visit to Ethiopia ended on a high note, marked by productive discussions on potential areas of collaboration that are mutually beneficial. Malaysia reopened its mission in Addis Ababa on September 23rd of this year after a 42-year lapse, reaffirming its intention to strengthen bilateral relations.
Anwar highlighted Ethiopia's strategic location as key to the African market, as Addis Ababa hosts the headquarters of the 55-member Africa Union. Speaking at the Ethiopia-Malaysia High-Level Business Forum, he said the private sector is vital, with government support helping to accelerate trade and build confidence. About 200 business representatives attended, including more than 70 from Malaysia. Ethiopia's openness, rooted in its history of welcoming early Muslim migrants, was praised as a foundation for stronger trade and investment. In 2024, Ethiopia ranked as Malaysia's 26th largest trading partner in Africa, with bilateral trade totaling 625.6 million ringgit. Malaysia exports to Ethiopia are led by electronics, palm oil and related products, chemicals, and textiles. Imports from Ethiopia include agricultural goods, transport equipment, and metals, with the trade balance remaining firmly in Malaysia's favor.
Tensions are rising along southern Lebanon after UN peacekeepers confirmed that parts of a new Israeli concrete wall appear to cross the UN demarcated blue line, blocking access to over 4,000 square meters of Lebanese territory. Beirut has condemned the project as a violation of its sovereignty, while Israel insists the wall is a defensive measure built on its side of the line. The dispute is now headed to UN Security Council, with fears that any further construction could spark a dangerous escalation. Our RT correspondent Steve Sweeney reports from Marun Al Ras.
Well, here behind me, Israel is constructing a new concrete wall, a project that has stirred anger and confusion across southern Lebanon, triggered accusations of an Israeli land grab and a dispute in Lebanese media.
In this area, all of them are made of iron. After a period of ceasefire, the Israeli enemy started building this wall from the area of Tramp. Some parts were completed. We are talking about the first months after the ceasefire broke out. Then this area was completed, and roads at the military sites were opened, and then they started building walls from Haramon Point in the direction Al-Hadab, and now the wall is also being completed towards Jal Adir. It seems that this wall will complete the entire area behind the blue line. The borders will be extended, and this area will be occupied by the Zionist enemy, who will build the walls around the western sector.
The blue line is often mistaken for a border, but it is in fact a UN withdrawal line drawn in 2000 to confirm Israel's pullout from Lebanon. Both countries continue to recognise the 1923 mandate boundary as the official border.
There is an attempt to reassure the settlers, because until now the northern settlers complain of a scene that may repeat in Gaza in northern Palestine, where they carry out defensive operations to protect the borders and to end all conflicts at the borders with occupied Palestine. They are putting a kind of security around the settlers. And also mostly it is to secure these borders or areas behind the borders. And the evidence for this is what happens in Marun Al Ras. And you see that the wall continues in the direction behind the blue line and does not enter the point of Jal Al-Dair.
Now, UNIFIL itself can't stop the construction unless the blue line is physically crossed. It doesn't adjudicate sovereignty, it only reports violations. But peacekeepers warn that projects like this raise tensions and risk new escalations along one of the world's most volatile frontiers. Yet it's not just a wall being built here. Lebanon says Israel already maintains 5 illegal bases inside its territory, positions that are expanding, amounting to what Beirut calls a creeping occupation.
When the photo with the wall being built appeared on the internet, there was a heated debate in the media whether it is inside or outside the Lebanese lands. That's specifically related to Jal al-Dar, a military site located in this area for decades. When the Israeli enemy advanced about 1,000 meters in the direction of Al-Bat Mountain, we first talked about the construction of a wall that connects to Jal al-Dar. Not many people knew that there is a military base in this area called Jal al-Dir. There is also another point related to the way he took the picture and the angle from which he took the shot to the wall. In some places, you may see that the sites are outside the blue line towards the Lebanese lands, but if you look closer, you can see that it is inside. It is behind the blue line towards occupied Palestine. What is the blue line? It is based on drawing the borders after the division of Sykes Peak and the redivision of the area. A line separating the borders between Lebanon and Palestine. It was called the Blue Line. Within it, there are a number of Lebanese villages. The owners of these lands, the Lebanese, have documents that this land belongs to them. These villages are known as the Seven Villages. The occupied areas of Salha are right behind this area. You also have Tarbika, Sahel Adas, and other villages that are among the 7 villages. As soon as the blue line was placed, it reached Palestine and did not reach Lebanon.
Now, for its part, Israel says the wall is a defensive measure built on its side of the blue line. The IDF views the line not as a border, but as a working security boundary shaped by military necessity. On Friday, the UN finally broke its silence, confirming that surveys carried out in October and November showed that part of Israel's construction had breached Lebanese territory.
In October, UNIFIL peacekeepers conducted a geospatial survey of a concrete T-wall erected by the Israel Defense Forces southwest of Yarun. The survey confirmed that the wall crossed the blue line, rendering more than 4,000 square meters of Lebanese territory inaccessible to the Lebanese people.
In response, Lebanese President Joseph Aoun says he will raise the issue with the UN Security Council. With Israeli rhetoric intensifying and threats of renewed war on Lebanon, every metre of new concrete carries strategic and symbolic weight. Now, this wall may not cross the blue line, but on a frontier where sovereignty is contested metre by metre, inch by inch, concrete carries political weight. For the people of Lebanon's south, it's the latest sign that Israel's presence along this frontier isn't just holding, but it's steadily expanding. This is Steve Sweeney for RT, Maruna Ras, Southern Lebanon.
Get all the updates you need all in one app. TVS Inspire brings you live updates on events, news and programs. Available now on the Apple App Store and Google Play Store. TVS Inspire World on your screen, anytime, anywhere. And those were the updates on TVS Nightline. I am Razi Ahmad. Thank you for watching and have a good night.